The hamstring was a little bit tender, but the knee was killing me. My name is Hector Negron. I'm actually retired from the military. Did about 23 years on active duty, and I currently work on post as a traffic manager in the airfield. And I also do judo as a part-time hobby / part-time job. I started judo about 34 years ago. Back home in my little hometown in Rio Piedras in Puerto Rico. From 11 years old until I finished high school. It was school, workout a little bit after school, and then judo 4 to 5 times a week. The main reason why I do tournaments is because I can test myself and I can see where I stand. Am I getting any better? The goal is to get better, right, little by little at all time. If I'm not getting better, I'm wasting my time. So it's test myself, is that internal fire that's still, I don't know, it's still on me, right? I still want to compete. I still want to see where I'm at. I still want to challenge myself. I had a tournament back in February this year, the Lone Star State Championship up in Dallas. So I was in my first match on this tournament. My opponent did a move on me, and I thought I could stop it. I had stopped it in the past. Usual, right? Nothing out of the ordinary. And on his move, I just felt a little pop in my hamstring. After the match was over, I tried to stretch the hamstring. I was unable to. And I later found out that I had a hamstring tear. I did some other treatments to the hamstring, and the hamstring started feeling okay, started feeling better. But then my right knee started, which is the same leg that I hurt. The right knee started hurting. And it was very debilitating. I wasn't able to do some of the movements that I needed to do for judo. I wasn't able to put my whole weight on my right leg. And in judo, you need to be able to put your whole body weight, and sometimes your opponent's body weight in just one leg, left or right, doesn't matter. And I was unable to do that. And it was the knee. The hamstring was a little bit tender, but the knee was killing me. And I came to see Ninja Physio for that knee pain, so I can continue, doing judo. 4 months after initially the injury happened, that's when I came to see Ninja Physio, because everything that I had tried didn't work, and I didn't want to go through the normal route, the normal doctors, right? Doing x-rays, then doing MRI, then physical therapy, then this, then that, then because I have had that experience with them in the past when I had issues with my ankles and my back. It's a very lengthy process, and to this day, some of those injuries or some of those pains and aches, they come back every once in a while. So I wanted to, give something else a chance. Your team really care, and I'm very grateful, because I went from unable to do real judo for about 4 to 5 months, and after 2 months of treatment, I was able to compete at a world tournament, which is amazing. I mean, I was not expecting that huge result in that small amount of time. Physically, I did some extra sessions with your team as well, and those sessions were grueling. So physically, I felt healthy. The healthiest I felt, I want to say, in at least 10 years or so. Because my normal pains were still there, which were minimal, but my worry, which was my right leg, my hamstring, and my knee, it was almost perfect. I felt confident that I could go out there and perform and have no excuses. I didn't have an excuse to say I didn't do this because of my right knee or my right hamstring or any other pains. I felt that good going to this tournament. Yes, it was a big tournament, a lot of pressure, because you're fighting the best of other countries that are going to represent their countries in this tournament. But physically, I felt great. So conquering pain for me, it just had given me freedom. To me, it translates into freedom. Freedom of doing things that you couldn't do or you were afraid of doing because you were hurt. Freedom of exploring new things, doing things that you didn't think you were gonna be able to do. I was able to start running again, and I haven't run in almost 8 years before starting the treatment with Ninja Physio. So it just gives you freedom. To me, it's freedom. Freedom of trying things, doing things that you haven't done in a while, and the freedom to just explore, and the freedom of actually knowing that if you were to get injured, you have the tools right here to get better again. I mean, what are the limits? There's no limits, right? Because there's really none. People that are in pain, right, and they have tried going through physical therapies or those other methods that I'm not saying they don't work, they didn't work for me, right? Or they take too long, or they are too expensive. In the long run, when you keep paying all these treatments, they're gonna become expensive. Either gas that you spend going to that treatment, your time. Try Ninja Physio. You will be amazed. You will be amazed. I'm a believer. So the treatment here is way above any other treatment that even I received during 23 years in the military. To being healed in 5 to 6 weeks, to me that's amazing. That's priceless, right? So come, give them a try. Come and give them a try. You'll be amazed. Come on, don't waste your time. Don't waste your money somewhere else. If this doesn't work, then come see me. I'll let you throw me around in the judo mat for a couple times.